Hello friends, so in today's video we're going to see William Shakespeare. So this is my first video on William Shakespeare and we're going to see about its biographical information about William Shakespeare. So as we all know, he is an English poet, a playwright and an actor. He was given so many titles in his time period as a Bard of Avon, the national poet, and so many other titles were given to Shakespeare. So, William Shakespeare, in his whole journey, he had written 154 sonnets, around 38 to 39 poems, and two long narrative poems. So, talking about William Shakespeare, so he was born on 23rd April 1564, where in Stratford upon Avon, and he died on 23rd April 1660. The date is very easy to remember for you because the date of his born and the death is same. So his father name was John. He is a glove maker but had a couple of importance in civic position. That's why he had made him a good civic position in his life and he studied well in his school time. Her mother was Mary and her wife was Annie Hathaway. They both get mm, married, and when they got married, she was already pregnant and Susanna was her daughter. She didn't belongs to Shakespeare as a child. And talking about Hamnet, so Hamnet and Judith, they both are twins and they are the Shakespeare's original childrens. And at the time of marriage, Annie Hathaway so young, she was 26-year old, while Shakespeare, talking about Shakespeare, so Shakespeare was just 18-year-olds. So in 1593 he published his first poem, that is Venus and Adonis. And on 1594 he published his Rape of Lucrece, the second poem. He dedicated these poems to Henry Wriothesley. So he is also known as Earl of Southampton. He has dedicated his so many poems to Henry Wriothesley. She is considered as his girlfriend and he the loved one for him. And so talking about Lord Chamberlain's men, so he was the establishing member of Lord Chamberlain's Men, usually called as LCM, and later on first of all it is a drama troupe company, and later on it is known as King's Men. In 1603, its name was changed as James II became the king, and to impress king from his company, that's why they changed its name from Lord Chamberlain's Men to King's Men. In 1592 his plays were very successfully performed on London stage. That's why he became very popular among the so many people. Now talking about its Globe Theatre, so on 1599 Globe Theatre was established on the bank of river Thames. In 1613 it got burned when Henry the Eighth play was performed on the theatre, and because Globe Theatre was made of wood, it was suddenly burned and because of the fire. And in 1614, after 1 year, it was reconstructed again. And in 1642, because of the Victorian period, it was said that there was no theater, there was nothing to be any entertainment purpose के लिए कुछ भी नहीं होगा, entertainment के लिए कुछ भी नहीं होगा. That's why theater was shut down. And in 1997 it was reinstituted by Sam Wanamaker. Sam Wanamaker. it was again reinstituted. And here talking about the Globe Theatre was right now also in London, and so many plays of that time period also performed here in the Globe Theatre. Now talking about his plays. So 1623, his first folio was published, in which it contains 36 plays, and the preface was not written by Shakespeare, it was given by William Shakespeare to complete his first folio. During the lifetime of the Shakespeare, there is not even a single play was published during his own lifetime. But after his death, his members, anything, so they publish his first folio, which contained 36 plays. He was died at the age of 52 years. His body was, after 2 days, his death body was placed in Holy Trinity Church, and at there were some lines written on his grave. These lines were something that, good friends, for Jesus' sake, for where to dig the dust enclosed here. Blessed be the men that moves my bones. So these lines were written over his grave when he was died in, and his body was placed in Holy Trinity Church. And there were so many critics at his time. They used to say that he didn't used to write it on his own, as I have said earlier that he was known as by different title as Bard of Avon. So there are so many critics too who used to exclaim it. अब कोई भी अच्छा लिखेगा तो उस पर क्रिटिक्स तो होंगे ही, सच एज Robert Greene. He used to say him as upstart crow. And by so many things, people used to say he don't even know any vocab. His spelling mistakes are there, spelling mistakes were there. So how can he do such things? How can he wrote books? How can he wrote so many sonnets, poem, and long narrative poems? How can he do that thing? So there were always a critics that he don't studied in any university. So how can he never join any university, anything? So how can he do such a big achievement? How can he wrote itne sari poems, itne sare dramas, and so many things? So till then, thank you, bye bye, see you. I hope you all like this video. So bye bye, see you in the next video of William Wordsworth, the romantic poet. Thank you.